Okay, let's look at one more gallery plugin. And I went ahead and did a search again for responsive gallery, this time nextgen. And what I liked about this is this will allow you to create categories, and then the user can select a category and then go to a specific gallery. So that might be a kind of a nice option if you want multiple galleries or the ability to go to different categories of your work. All right, so I went ahead and installed and activated the nextgen gallery. So if we go back and look at, it should show up right here, and it actually shows up here also. So we can go to Gallery Overview, and then I encourage you to take a look at this video. It's pretty short. It'll give you the basics, but I don't believe it goes into using the albums part. So creating a gallery is pretty easy. We'll make a gallery. Actually, we'll make a couple of galleries, and then what we'll do is then look at creating an album and place galleries inside the albums. Okay, all right, so let's give it a go here. I believe you can start by launching the gallery wizard, and this will take you through the process. You can go gallery and begin with add gallery images, or we can do that here. So let's just click add gallery images. And what we're going to do is we can upload images, we can import a whole folder. This would be, and this would be from the desktop. I'm going to import media from the library, which I've already uploaded to. So we're going to give our gallery a name, and we can call this one, how about Max Art? And now we're going to select some images, and we will just select some artwork. We'll now select, and we can import. And let's go ahead and cancel out. And what we're going to do, Max Art now, let's create a new gallery. Now you might only want one gallery. I'm going to go ahead and create a couple now. So we'll create a new gallery. We'll call this one Max Cars, and we'll load a couple of cars. We'll import. I may have accidentally imported more, but it's okay, we can fix that later. All right, now we will do a new gallery. And again, you don't, I'm doing multiple galleries so I can show you how to do the albums. If you only want one gallery, you only install one at this time. All right, so now we'll call this one Max Trucks, and we will select a couple of trucks, and let's select, I guess maybe I didn't get this one. Oh, I had the cap locks on. I clicked the wrong button. Okay, so we'll select. Now there's 2 to import. Good. All right. So let's say you did make an error, like I believe I did. So we can go to now manage the galleries, and we should see our galleries which we created. We can add a new one, and we can also modify each of these. So let's say I made a mistake in Max Cars. So let's go ahead, and that's true. This is not a car, nor is this. So we will delete, and this will only delete the ones we have selected, I hope. All right. So now we just have 3 cars. Now, just to make things a little easier here, I'm going to go back, make sure we should save changes. We will go back to Manage Galleries, and let's just, so it's the one that comes up first, we'll do Max Art. So let's select to go ahead and modify this. And I'll point out, this always confused me here because this is pointing down, which means it should already be opened. But I guess it could work either way. I don't know. I'm being picky. So this is where we have the title, and this is where we can place, let's just do place our description here. Good thing we have spell check. We'll copy. This is the path. Right now the page is not linked to anything. I'm going to do that in the page itself, but you could link. So I'm going to go to Gallery 3 and link this, but I could link it there. I'm not going to at this time. Preview image, we could select which of the images in the gallery we want to show first. Maybe the gas mask. And then create a new page. So we can create a new page, which then we could link to. All right, so let's save our changes. And now I'm just going to paste in a description here. This is where you could add keywords if you wanted these to be tagged and we wanted to be able to sort through these. You can view, you can add metadata, you can edit the thumbnail, rotate, recover, delete the image. You could choose to exclude the image if you want. All right, so let's go ahead and save our changes. So we would be ready to add our add one of our galleries to a page. So let's just take a look if we wanted a single gallery. So we'll go to Pages. We'll go to Gallery 3. I'm going to, okay, I had done this from an example before, so I'm just going to get rid of that. So basically, you just click in the content area where you want your gallery to show up. I have my new header area and new header and title. And then this one is the new gen, I believe, new gen WordPress image gallery example. And then I have this, oh, where is it here? Do I don't. Let's go ahead and go to the new gen gallery real quick. Let me pause and make sure I find the right page here. All right, so here's the new gen Imagely, whatever that is. Here's our URL. Here's the plugins you can get at. So it's nextgen, not new gen. So let's come back and update next gen. And we'll just place in our URL here real quick. And I'll tell you what this is when we come back here, but basically, well, I'll just do it now. So I just made a quick link back to the gallery categories, which I'm going to want to be able to go back to my categories at one point. And I got this URL right up here in my permalink. But when we make our categories, you'll see what's going on here. All right, so if we just click and we go now to Add Gallery, and we are going to add a gallery. Now we need to select our gallery. We will select Max Art. You can add as many galleries as you want. Let's go with basic thumbnail, and then you can do custom display settings, and you might want to peruse these. I'm going to, is there any hidden images, select, legacy? Nope, nothing that I need to really change here. We can go back to display, then insert our gallery, and our shortcode will be added. We'll click update. And now we should be able to go, I'm going to go back to Safari. Let's take a look at gallery 3, and here is our gallery. Now this, we're going to need this in a moment. All right, so adding a gallery, but you could add multiple galleries. You could stack them up if you want. That's up to you. Okay, let's go back, and I'm going to remove my link. We will save our page, and we're about at 11 minutes, but maybe I can finish this up pretty quickly here instead of making a second video. So let's go back to our nextgen, and this time we are going to manage albums. And you'll see we have our galleries, which we had created, showing up. Okay, so let's create a new album, and we'll call this one Art. And art shows up over here, and it shows up over here. It's a little kind of odd, but you get used to it. So if I want the album to have this gallery inside, I can add this gallery. I could add other galleries inside. Matter of fact, I could add other albums inside of the album. Okay, it's a little weird adding albums inside, but I'm sure there's a reason why you can do it. Okay, let's update, and let's go ahead and go to no album. We'll create a new album called Cars, and we'll add. Now let's place Cars inside and update. Then no album. This one will be Trucks, and we will add, and we'll place Trucks and update. All right, so we now have created 3 albums. We placed a single gallery inside, but you could place more than one gallery, I believe, inside of an album. So we should now be able to go to Pages. We'll go to Gallery 3. And again, this is an href, and I have used the permalink to get us back to this page, because the categories, when you select a category and then go to that gallery, you can go back to the beginning of the category, but it doesn't take you back to all of your categories. There may be a way that it does it. I didn't figure that out real quickly, so I did this approach. Okay, so now we're going to click right here and add a gallery. This time we're adding albums. Okay, so let's choose Art, Cars, Trucks, and this time I'm going to go with a basic extended album. And before I insert the gallery, let's go to Customize Displays, and you can experiment with display galleries as. Okay, so right now it's basic thumbnails, but you could do a slideshow, an image browser, or a tag cloud. Enable breadcrumbs, that's up to you. And display descriptions, yes. Okay. And now we will insert the gallery. We have our shortcode added, and we should be able to click Update. Let's go to Gallery 2, and we'll force a refresh. Let's go to gallery 3, and we should now see our different categories. There's that back button. So when we go to Max Art, okay, and what would happen is, I believe if we go back to art, it might prove me wrong this time. So if I go back to art, see, it just went back to this category. Okay, that's why I added this link, which will reload the page and we'll have all of our categories again. All right, so a quick overview, if 16 minutes is quick, but hopefully a somewhat quick overview of how to create a gallery and also how to create categories, which they call what here? I already forgot. Albums. All right, so how to create albums or categories using the nextgen image gallery plugin.